Good morning. Victoria Moran here, but you know that. And this is Forbes. Forbes, can you look up? Can you say hello to the people? This is Forbes. He's so precious. He is about 10 years old. He's a schnoodle and, of course, a rescue, full of love. And also, I may as well show you Thunder since he's here. I usually ask Thunder to move into a different room when I'm doing these because he makes pigeon sounds, which are kind of amplified through the camera's microphone. But Thunder is a rescue pigeon. Can you turn around? He's blind in one eye and can't fly. Let's see, maybe if we move the camera. You are being camera shy. Anyway, that's Thunder. So that is our family of the feathered and hairy. You can go down here, Thunder. Thank you for making an appearance. Okay, hey everybody. So this is a really big morning for me because I have a Main Street Vegan Academy starting. And if you happen to be vegan and you don't know about Main Street Vegan Academy, you might want to check it out at mainstreetvegan.net or mainstreetvegan.net/academy, because this is where vegans are trained to be certified vegan lifestyle coaches and educators. We are starting our 33rd cohort today, and our 10th anniversary is happening in June. We'll be doing another class this fall in October, so check that out if that is of any interest. And what I hope is of some interest to you this morning, or whenever you happen to be watching this, is today's reading from Younger by the Day, which is Let the Little Things Go. And I have to tell you, you know how they say that if you're not good at something, you try to learn it so you can teach it. And I think the reason that I've written 13 books to date, working on number 14 in the self-help category is, I need help. And so I've looked into ways to enhance well-being and spirituality and just being at peace on this earth and feeling like I'm growing every day. So this thing about the little things, it is such a big deal. I was writing yesterday in my Instagram post where I had a beautiful quotation from Isaac Bashevis Singer, and then I was noting down below that perfectionism, it's such a thing. If you're going to be a perfectionist, you ought to at least be good at it, close to perfect. So I'm a perfectionist and I'm not good at it. And it's really embarrassing, which is of course a great way to learn life lessons. And I was noticing, I was trying to make my Instagram profile look all beautiful, with the checkerboard thing. And I somehow messed up and I put two videos next to each other. And it was like, wow. Perfection is just so hard to get. Well, of course it is, because this is Earth and I'm human and that's how it is. So, hello everybody. I see all your lovely names. I'm going to do some waves here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we're going to learn about letting the little things go. The real trials of life, the ones we can't avoid and have to deal with, can be hard enough on the body, the repository of the after effects of mental and emotional turmoil. When we respond to petty annoyances as if they were real trials, our physical selves don't know the difference. A chronic resentment toward a relative or neighbor or your mobile phone company can be as aging as a chronic illness. We hear of people whose faces are lined with care, whose bodies are bent with worry, or who are simply old before their time. Some of them have had very difficult lives. Others have had somewhat difficult lives. In other words, they've had lives. But they've treated every slight, oversight, insult, and irritation as a traumatic experience. Trauma drama. A lot of folks love it. It keeps life interesting. It also keeps the blood pressure up, the adrenal glands on non-stop sentry duty, and the body in a constant state of anxiety. Anxiety is aging. We may not get a lot of say about our big-time troubles, but the little things, the annoyances and aggravations that crop up every day, we can either make short work of or ignore entirely. This is no small task, but it is necessary. When you feel yourself getting irritated, think perspective, or the sign on my friend Tessa's desk that asks, how important is it? Value serenity more and winning less. After all, being right is paltry compensation for being miserable. When something comes up today, try to shrug it off, or laugh it off. Make it a game, an experiment. See how pleasant it feels to choose peace over chaos. If your feelings are hurt, talk things over with someone who will listen, then let it go. If someone is doing something stupid that affects your day, work around it as best you can. Then let it go. If you go to the interview with a button missing on your jacket and you uttered 2 malapropisms and made 1 grammatical error, then you executed a glaring faux pas, well, leave there and get yourself hugged, listened to, and taken out for dinner. Then let the whole thing go. Your youthfulness is at stake here. Don't risk it to some vexation that will soon be history. And the affirmation for the day is, I see the difference between major issues and minor irritations. I automatically let the little things go. And while we're talking about letting little things go, I do want to do a shout out to the wonderful late great Richard Carlson of the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff empire, and his lovely wife, Kristine Carlson. I don't know how much you know about Richard, especially if you're younger. You might have missed the incredible phenomenon in the late 1990s of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. But oh my gosh, it was the fastest selling book of all time. It was the #1 bestseller in all genres for 3 years straight. Obviously, it's still there. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff was the original, and then it was Don't Sweat the Small Stuff in Business, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff in Love. There's a whole bunch of them. And then Richard was on a flight from California to New York, and he had one of those aneurysms at 40 years old and passed away. And his lovely wife, Kristine, is carrying on the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff message. And in fact, she had a Lifetime movie, maybe 6-8 weeks ago, and I'm sure you can still find that. So to just think of that message, and I'm kind of feeling like Richard is with us right now, let the little things go. And as he would say, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.